If you've suffered the loss of a loved one due to the negligence of someone else, the number one thing I can recommend is that you contact two types of lawyers. The first is a probate lawyer. The probate lawyer is going to help you set up the estate, and the estate is necessary to be able to sue on behalf of the estate. So the second type of attorney is someone like me. It's a personal injury attorney. And the reason you want to speak to a personal injury attorney is because you're going to want to put yourself in the best position to achieve justice. And the only way to achieve justice in a civil matter is through money. It's the unfortunate truth of all of this. Yes, they may be criminally charged, but you don't get much control over the criminal proceeding. Whether it's they get charged with with a crime, the jury says they're not at fault, it ends up getting dismissed on procedural matters. You really don't get a say over the criminal proceeding. What you do get a say over is the civil side of the case. So when you seek assistance from a personal injury attorney, what we can help you do is hold those responsible parties accountable. You do have a right to your day in court for your loved one, to compensation for the loss of income. And if you're the surviving spouse, dependent child, next of kin, you may also have rights to loss of support and loss of companionship. And when you consult with a personal injury attorney, what we want you to do is we want you to talk about the case and the facts that you currently have. And this is why you want to contact a probate attorney and a personal injury attorney as soon as possible. Because a probate attorney who's familiar with these types of cases and the personal injury attorney who's familiar with the wrongful death cases, we work together. And by working together, it helps maximize your compensation for the loss of your loved one. Now, again, no amount of compensation is ever going to bring back your loved one, but there may be children who are missing their father or mother. There may be a spouse who, with the income of their other spouse, can no longer uh, afford to be in the situation that they're in. And while that's all unfortunate, what we can do as personal injury attorney is we can help you get back on track as much as possible. Because, again, losing a loved one is never easy, and the loss of financial and emotional support can be devastating to a family. If you're an immediate family member, closest surviving relative, you are entitled to work with an attorney to seek compensation for being denied the company of your loved one. The settlement or judgment that a personal injury can help you obtain can help cover the earnings of your loved one, and those are called economic damages. And the non-economic damages are the loss of consortium, loss of support, loss of compassion. All of those things put together can help build your case. So, in order to collect the compensation that you need, there's two ways that a personal injury attorney can help you. The first is by helping you through the claims process, and the second is by filing a lawsuit. If all the money that the person has is through an insurance company, typically you're only going to be able to go through the claims process with the attorney, and the attorney is going to help you put you in the best spot to get compensated. However, when there is when there are assets that a person may own who's at fault, typically you're going to have to file a lawsuit. If somebody owns a lot of unmortgaged assets, they likely don't have cash, but they have a mortgage, or they have a property that they can mortgage to end up giving you more money. And by hiring an attorney, what they can do is they can look through that process, and they can look and help you make sure that you're maximizing the amount of money and compensation that you're receiving to make sure that you get full justice. If you're looking for a wrongful death attorney, or you're just looking for somebody to talk to about your options, give Bressman Law a call at 614-538-1116. Or you can always email me at jedediah@bressmanlaw.com.